Hello guys, I'm gonna be showing you today how you play Inferno in high level Faceit and also give you a very good sort of game sense in it. I'm gonna just show you from the minimap here in the start. I think it's very important that you have an understanding of what each player should do in the round and where to go in the round. Let's start off with the T's here. You have 5 different spawns on the T's, and this guy who has the best spawn, that would be this guy here. What his job is to take banana. He has to throw utility on banana, he has to go up, get some information from banana, block the enemies from taking banana control. That's his part. This guy is gonna go up here, right here. It's very important that the pump is always dropped at scooter. Unless you go for a full rush B or A. This is our little guy here. He goes up banana. He only takes this part here. This is an important area for him. He don't need to go in for the side. He just have to get the information from here. Then you have the next player. His job is to support you on the banana. He can do that just by go here, throw flashes over the wall right here so you can peek and get the control. You can also go up with you. That will also be a smart idea if they play very aggressive on banana. Then you have the third guy here, and his job is to go up the ramp here. He has to throw a flash when he comes to this point. He can bounce it on the wall right here, and then it will pop in the middle of mid. And that does that the mid guy, he can peek with AVP. And after you have thrown the flash, you just you run and flash, and then you jump into Mexico here. And playing from Mexico in the start is a very good idea, because if they peek, if they go for the peek with the orb or something, he needs to shoot headshot on you, and it's sometimes very, very hard, to land a clean headshot on the guy in Mexico. Next up is your 2 second mid player here. If you have seen the other video I made where I got banned on Faceit for screaming of a guy, because he didn't have game sense on what actually to do here. So when you go up second mid here, you go this way, you go around here. When you come to under the bridge, you throw your util. It's very important that you throw it under the bridge and not when you come close to the window, because if you come to this point here, the enemy can already be in bedroom. So you throw it from here, that blocks it around stairs at boiler. Your other player, he has to come up here as well. Your teammate can supply with a grenade as well. So you land 2 grenades, which is very good. Then you're gonna come up here and you go this way, and your other teammate, he will go this way here. He don't open the door, because then the enemies, they know that you are going second mid. Then you're gonna jump up into bedroom, because you have moloed this area, so you know. And I'm also gonna show you that you have to do this very quick, go into bedroom, because the Molotov is still active here in this area when you jump up. So it's important that you throw it the way I show you, because otherwise you will land a Molotov that lands on the balcony. If you just land the Molotov in here, it's very bad, because then you can't jump up, and when you try to take bedroom control, the enemy can already be here, killing you. Your teammate, he has to get the control of this area. He don't have to go fully up, he just have to take the control here. See, okay, it's clear. He can walk his way up a little bit. And then you also have to look on the minimap in the top, checking that if he's here, you need to go out here and shoulder peek down boiler to know that it's clear. So when you have the control here, you can start by going a little bit down. You go down here, your mate, mid, here. He can start moving up, he can come close. As a boiler player, you also have a smoke here now, so you say, okay, I smoke long. He can also smoke long the mid guy here, but it's okay if you do it. So then you can flash out, or your teammate can flash out, and then you can peek together. Yeah. So now we are here, and long is smoked. Your player can start taking long control, and when he comes to around here, he has to just make sure that this area is clear. When he knows Apps is fully clear, your 2 mates here, they're gonna go up. So now you have the control here. So your Apps player, he didn't throw a molo. And it's very important that under the bridge, it's the one who goes bedroom who has to throw the molo. It's not the other Apps player. because he has to use his Molotov for pit when he comes out. So that's why we are in this situation now. You wait for your mate here in EPS. Your mate is gonna molo this area, like shown, and then you can start going out on site. Your short players, they can now flash you out, and then smoke Moto. Moto is a very good smoke. It's also a very important smoke for taking site. It will kind of block this area, so you can start taking A site together. Then you have your teammates up here. So now they have banana control, and what their job is to listen to if there anybody rotating of the enemies, and if they start rotating, you have to like discuss like, should we go towards B? Should we go towards A? I mean, if the A players now they have a good control of A, it might be a good idea to rotate back. You know, it's very good. When this guy here, he came up to help getting this part of control, he can rotate back to and help on A here. So now they will be 3 on short, and your EPS player, he can also come out now and support on site. So he might go down here, and then he's gonna stay. And your teammates, they can go inside, clear site, they can plant. Sometimes it can be good to, you know, if you have 2 teammates now, they will play on short or one go EPS. It's pretty good to just plant default. If you are in a 2 versus 2 or 2 versus 3 situation, it's pretty good that if you smoke, like if you plant G2, which is like up here, so your pit player, he can focus on this area, and your other mate can play from site, so you have a good crossfire. So let me just switch over to the CTs. So when you play CT, you again have different spawns, and here it doesn't really matter like what kind of spawns you need. There's only one, which is the best spawn, this one here. He has to throw down a Molo down mid, and the guy behind you can throw a grenade as well. So you go out here, this way, and this way. And I'm just gonna remove the smoke share because they're not needed right now. So we do this. So he throw down a Molo. So this is gonna land this area here, which is in Mexico, which blocks the enemies. So if they go up here, they will be burned if they want to wide swing mid. And it's very important again that it's this guy here who does it, because it has a good timing. So the Molo lands before the enemies, they can wide swing. And then you just go back. So when you throw grenades here, okay, because you have a teammate coming to also throw a grenade behind you, this guy. And let me just clear one thing out from you, okay? So you have to run in this specific way when you come out here. This is the first guy who comes. He runs this way here. He goes up here, and then he throw his grenade around here, and then he goes like this back, okay? And your teammate behind you can walk the same path, because then you don't run into each other and ending up blocking each other and then die because they wide swing mid. So this is a very, very good rule when throwing utilities on mid. Then you have a third guy. The third guy here, he can decide to smoke down deep mid. So he will smoke, and there will land a smoke around here that blocks mid. That does that, so the Mexico player, as I talked about before, the guy running into Mexico, first of all, he will be burned, so he can't peek mid very fast. He can also not see if you're pushing down mid, taking second mid control. But let me just tell you here, so you have a long player, and you have a short player, and you have a pit player. The short player, he throw his utility, he can, if your teammate, they throw the insta mid smoke, it's very good, because then you can just run directly into bedroom. Otherwise, you have to, through your utility, you have to go back here and go into apps. It doesn't really matter, like going the long way around. The only problem is that the enemies can already be in bedroom when you come here. But let's just say like we have the mid smoke here. So you go directly into boiler. Your pit player, he goes this way. And he jumps into apartment. He played deep here, so he's gonna jiggle back and forth, and then just check if he has enemies coming down here. So again, this is default apps. This is a basic thing in Counter-Strike, and this is what you need in the start of a round to have a setup like this, because your boiler player, he has just to stay on ramp here, check into bedroom that enemies are not coming. He only have to check that. That's and if they come upstairs here, okay? If they come upstairs, the enemies, they shoot the guy, so he dies, and then you are in a pretty fucked position right now. Your long player is standing here, your pit player died, and you alone here now. So what you do is you try to fight the guys going up here, kill them. If you don't kill them, go out. You go back here and you smoke boiler. It's very good that you smoke boiler because it gives you a little bit of time to get in position. And your long player, he can now smoke off mid. But then you're just gonna go back. Here. So this player, he falls back. Maybe going pit would be a good idea. And your long player, he's gonna go back side, and you can play this position. It's a very good setup because this guy here, he's not gonna hold apps or short. He's just gonna focus on looking this direction here. So I'm gonna draw a line. He's focusing on watching this area. And the other guy, he's focused on holding this area. Which is a very good setup. And then you can like watch each other's backs and just remember to call for your mates. They can be out long. And your pit player, he can also check this angle here, because then he can see if they cross swords long or something. Maybe you have a bad timing, and that's okay. So fuck that. You lose the round. It's okay. But this is a good way, you know. Let's talk about your guys here doing banana. So they come up banana here, and let me just show the other one. Yeah, so these guys here, they're gonna throw, first of all, they're gonna throw a grenade, and then they're gonna throw a Molotov. So they both land a deep grenade here. So, and it's very important when you throw the grenade, it's a left and right click, because otherwise your grenade will land here and here, while the enemies already are in this area. So you left and right click, so it will land here and around here or something. And then you're gonna damage a lot on the enemies. And when you mulo, so you have your two guys, okay? And you're just gonna throw one mulo. So now you have thrown your grenade, your teammate can go a little bit back, and as the second player here, you just like you're gonna keep going, and you go to like this area, and then you bounce in a Molotov on the wall right here, so it pops around here, and that's gonna be looking a little bit like this. So now they can't enter this area. And if they not are pushing, if you have the control now of this area, you can, let me just grab my person. Here, this guy here, he can come again, and then he can throw a deep smoke. So he throws a deep smoke, and that's gonna land, and that's a deep banana smoke. And that does, so this guy here, this guy is throwing a good flash on banana, and then you're gonna go out, go down, clear, and your teammate is also gonna support you from a car. And then you just have to clear left and right side, and when it's clear, you're just gonna go back to A side. Okay, so you rotate, and this guy here, he's gonna go through this wall here, and he's gonna jump spot. So he jump spot like checking if enemies are coming, blah blah blah. They're not coming, and yes, he spots one. So he's just gonna smoke again because your mate, he dropped the smoke too. So you can smoke off and fall back side, and it's very good. You don't go here, because if you go here, you fucked if they rush into you. So you're gonna be alone and you're gonna die, and B is open. So you're gonna go back, you're gonna stay coffin here. And if they push inside, you're just gonna go back, you fall back, you fall back, you fall back. You just have to stay alive. That's important, because then you can, your mates can rotate, and you can retake as a full team instead. And that is basically it on how you play default. So now let's try to go into the game. And let's have a look on the utility throwing. So right now I am the second mid player. And I'm gonna go here. I'm a bedroom player, so I go bedroom. So I go this way, I go under the bridge, and then I just look on the bottom of this part here. I just keep looking at the bottom. I run with my Molotov out from here. I run, and then I jump through. See, this is gonna land deep in here. So you're gonna aim not on the door, not on this side. You're gonna aim in the middle of the empty part here. So you're gonna go, blah, blah, jump through. Molo lands perfect, deep. You go up. And boom, you're in control here. What I like to do when I go up here is I'm not gonna like try to go up here and then jump again. This is taking a lot of time. I just like jump, and lands. Okay, so you hold control down when you land second time, because then you can do this. So jump, hold control down, and land. Boom, you win. And then you are in this position here, and what I like to do is I like to go to this area in the start when I come in, because my mate here, he's probably have a little bit of time of getting control correctly, because he has to clear this part, and when he knows it's clear, he has also to clear this part, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to him to come up. So I go to this area, and I just like kind of hold, because I know they're not gonna directly push me because he has the control. So I'm standing here, and if this guy here is gonna come up, he's not gonna see my teammate yet. So he will look into this area, and I will stand here and kill him. Boom. Insta. What is very, very important is your teammate playing here. He has to call, I'm smoked off. Because if he's smoked off, I can't enter this part here yet. I'm gonna die because maybe there's a guy pushing the smoke. He's gonna stand right here, and you have an enemy standing right here. So you're gonna be sandwiched. And yes, that's the reason I got Faceit banned, because I had green, my stairs player, jump up to me standing right here. And when we're two guys in here, we have two guys getting fucked here and sandwiched, which is not a good idea. Okay? So your guy here, he has now control of this part, and you can go up, you can clear this area, and you can come down. You can tell your mates coming up mid, you can tell I smoke mid, so you're just gonna bounce smoke right here. And you can also throw a flash out, so I like to do this. Boom, and the guys maybe up here or down here will be completely white. And this guy here, he can now start taking control. He can go more deep in apps. He has to clear his angles, make sure that this part is clear. And when he has this control here now, we know apps is fully clear. So enemies, they will probably play short, pit, and long. So what he has to do now is, we know when we smoke long, the enemy, they will start going back to side. So they probably play 2 on A. So this guy's job here is not to go like this, because then enemies can see him in pit. But he has to crouch, go close, and then just molo. Simple as that. Then your short players, they can come up side. They can start clearing angles. And they can smoke off motor. Yeah. So now moto is smoked off, and we can really start clearing angles on side here. And also killing the guy in pit. So you have to first, you have to clear this, and this, and this, and then you have to clear deep up, also in this corner in here. Because a lot of times enemies, they're gonna play from this position here. And that's also a good after plan position, and also. So yes. Then let's talk about the guys mid here. So I am now the mid guy. My job is to go up. If I have the bump, I'll drop it scooter. I come here, I go left, I flash mid, flashing, and I peek and I go down Mexico. I can now kill people top mid. They will have hard time to kill me. I can go up mid because now my player he has control of a boiler. So I go up mid and he smokes long. And now we can start up going towards short and build up from here. Your other two mates now, they will come here, and his job is to molo car when he comes up. So molo behind, very important. And what I like to do is I like to just, myself, when I go up, I flash like this and I peek. Okay? Because this is gonna be a very good flash for this area. Your other mate that's supporting you, he can throw a flash over the wall for this, and then you can peek, and then you can, your second player here, he's gonna throw a molly as well, and you can also, when you go up here, you have mollied, you have flashed, you can also nade as well. If you don't want to molly, it's okay. I mean, it's not a necessary molly if you know they don't take banana control. So you can come up close if you know they're standing side. Now you have this area, and you really want to go for B side. So you go in this corner, just gonna aim, crouch, and throw. This is a good smoke. If they are boosted, if they sometimes are boosted or something, you can go to the barrels in and look at the rooftop, and then just aim like shown here. And this is gonna land a very good smoke that blocks boost spot and CT. Just like in here, and then this rooftop, and look up and throw. So now you know CT is smoked. You can also molo, just like shown. This lands a very good treble molo, making sure that enemies can't stand there when trying to enter. You can also throw a molo on yeah. This is a very good spawn stand here. And then you can come in, you can smoke. And you can start clearing site deeply, okay? Okay guys, so let's talk about the CT site now. So you have 5 different spawns. You have your spawn here, you have a spawn right here, you have a spawn here, here, and here. And this guy here, his job is to go fast with the knife out. Go, 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 go. And he has to go to this side here. He has to throw down his Molotov. So it lands in Mexico. And this area, your other mate, he has to go behind you. He has to do the same pathing and then just throw a deep nade, which is very good. And do not smoke mid in the start. Mid is a dumb thing to smoke. I mean, you need the information to see, do they swing out? Yes or no? Do they go second mid? Maybe they do. If you hear them jumping up here, and maybe you hear this, doesn't really matter. But maybe they're stepping or something, you can just like throw a good molo here, which prevent them from going into apps before the Molotov run out. And then you're gonna go back. As a long player, you just have to jiggle. You just have to jiggle. And if one of your B players, they die, insta rotate, insta rotate. If your short player or your apps player dies, rotate backside. Just go backside here and tell your mates on B that CT is open. This is very good. You can rather go into this position. This is a very good position. And your other player on A, he can go back here. And you can sit here and you can have a very good control. Because you can kill these people and you can also check if enemies take long. The guy here, he sits, he's protected from long, and he can just like help you out if they push up. Then let's talk about your B players. When you come out, you go this way, which is the fastest way. You have your nade out, and your left and your right click at the right here. So it lands kind of like here, maybe better even here. It's pretty good if it just like pop in the area where the enemies are. If you just throw a left click down banana, which many does in high level, I don't know why, but it doesn't make sense. They do this and it hits nobody because enemies, they are already up here. So you're gonna throw down a nade, you're gonna molo right here, and then enemies, they can't go to this part because it's moloed off. Then you can go close, you go close and you tell your mate, give me a good flash. So your mate here, he's gonna give you a nice flash out. And then you can just peek out and then you have 3 kills. It is though very important that you don't peek banana before you have smoked deep down. So you throw a deep banana smoke, just like shown. You go close, your mate, he flash you, and you peek, and you peek, and you peek. Okay, so now you cleared it off. You can just go back. You rotate to back to A side. Your other player, he can support, you know, by helping you clearing banana from here. And when you go back, your mate, he's just gonna jump spot, do like this, and this, and this, and now he spots one, so he just go back. He can use his Molotov to buy some time. He go back to this area. He can just decide to jiggle here, jiggle from here. This is very bad because it's a pre-fire position, so many pre-fire this area. But playing from here is very good, you know. So now you see one is here. Maybe you already have a player coming from CT. So when he's CT, you can just flash here and then peek. This is also a very good flash. So then your mate, they come out. It's very important that not the long player doesn't rotate before you have died. Like, there's no reason for him to rotate. You can just play 2. You have good control. You play from here, your mate play from CT. This is perfect setup. Don't play from here. I mean, this is just stupid because enemies, they're gonna molo and they're gonna molo dark. You're gonna be standing right here and they're just gonna fuck you. So stand here and stay in CT. This is very good. And enemies, they're gonna molo here. You just fall back. Maybe they smoke you, it's also okay. Doesn't really matter. But you just have to pay time. And then you can rotate. And then your mates can rotate. And you can retake together as a team. This is how you play default Inferno, guys. So, thanks for watching.